station on your side. This is The 7.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. Topping the list for us, a trip to the doctor's office for a couple in Morristown ended with the two in handcuffs. They say it was because police thought they were driving a stolen car.
You're saying we've got to...
Carolyn and J.C. Heron were driving Monday morning when they were pulled over by Morristown police. Now, 2 months prior, they'd been pulled over twice because their license plate was similar to a stolen vehicle's. You see, theirs has an O, while the stolen vehicle's plate has a 0. They thought the issue had been resolved, but they soon found out that was not the case. They say Morristown police officers yelled at them to get out of their car, had guns pointed at them, and had handcuffed them before realizing they had the wrong car.
Still, to be treated that way at gunpoint and handcuffed and humiliated, and I'm supposed to protect my family, and my wife and grandchild's down there crying and screaming. It's ridiculous. I hope something comes out of this, that the police chief will analyze his force and do something drastic about the way they handle things.
You know, we reached out to Morristown police about the incident, a spokesperson telling us that when officers ran the license plate with an O or a 0, they both came up as stolen, and that it is common for officers to use, quote, high-risk protocol during felony investigations. All right, next on our list for us, hearing from the mother of a boy who survived a weekend shooting. Tonight, that 11-year-old is still recovering in the hospital. You know, as we've been reporting, Tazewell police were called out Sunday around 8 p.m. to a report of a shooting on Miley Drive. There, officers found the boy, along with a man, both suffering from gunshot wounds. Those wounds proved fatal for the still unidentified man. As police continue to investigate what led to the shooting, they say the man and the child knew one another and believe this was an isolated incident. Now today we learned the boy's name, Grayson, as we heard from his mother, Samantha Ford. She's grateful for the community support and is hopeful her son will make a full recovery.
It's very difficult. It's very hard. As a mother, you spend your whole life trying to make sure that you keep them out of harm's way, and it's hard when you're in a position that you don't have any control and you just feel helpless and you're trying to stay strong for them, but you're also struggling yourself, just being scared.
You know, understandably, Ford says her sole focus right now has been on her son's recovery. She also expressed gratitude for the way first responders handled the situation and helped her son in that moment. Now, a fundraiser has been set up to help support his family through this time, and to find out how to donate, you can visit our website at WATE.com. Big leadership shakeup continues for the Tennessee Valley Authority. President Trump has fired another member of TVA's board of directors. Beth Geer is the latest board member to be let go, and so far nobody has been appointed to fill the shoes of the last 2 board members who were also fired. In April, board member Michelle Moore and board chair Joe Rich were both removed from their positions, leaving only 4 members on the board, one short of a quorum. Now, there are now only 3 members on the board, and with less than 5, the board is unable to take on new programs or change TVA's existing direction. Our list rolls on for you tonight. A Knoxville man has been indicted for second-degree murder after a fatal overdose last summer. Knoxville police say the victim was a woman who 35-year-old Zachary Newton was in a relationship with. Now, KPD says Newton gave the woman the drugs that killed her. This happened at an apartment on Asheville Highway last July. Newton was found and taken into custody at a rehab facility 2 days ago. We're told additional charges are expected with this case. On your side tonight with a 6 News Health Watch, the CDC now reporting 1 case of West Nile virus in Knox County. There are a total of 3 reported cases in the state, with the other 2 confirmed cases out in West Tennessee. Now, the CDC says West Nile virus usually spreads through infected mosquitoes. We're told it can cause a fever or other symptoms. However, most people who get the disease don't even show symptoms.
So in general, West Nile virus doesn't really cause symptoms in most of the people that become infected. However, for the people that do become infected, it can lead to serious illness. There's a very small portion of people that will have, can get something like encephalitis, swelling of the brain, or meningitis, where it's a swelling of the membrane surrounding their spinal column. That is most dangerous, I think, for individuals over the age of 55. That's who's going to be impacted the most.
You can reduce your risk of getting West Nile by preventing mosquito bites, and there are no vaccines for this disease. Well, some big answers about the future of THC products here in Tennessee. One change that could impact the industry, limiting sales to places that only allow people ages 21 and up in. Now, a law passed this year in Nashville and signed by Governor Lee puts THC products under control of the same agency that regulates liquor in the state. Tennessee's Agriculture Department had been handling that oversight. Last year, it started a crash program for licensing. Along with that age restriction for retailers, the change taking effect at the first of the year will mean much higher licensing and application fees. Most of the existing legal framework stays the same, including the amount of THC allowed in any given product. Since 2018, businesses have been able to sell products in Tennessee containing a limited amount of THC, only if it is derived from hemp. Now, we have followed along as lawmakers work to put in place a better defined set of rules, and we've seen some pushback from the cannabis industry.